My GF planned 2 fake vacations at once, one for me, one for her family, so she could hook up with her ex. I canceled the $8,000 beach house. Now her family is suing me. What a mess. I, 32 male, have been with my girlfriend for 3 years. We lived together in my apartment. Things were comfortable. I guess is the key word. Last Tuesday, I'm watching a game, and she comes in all breezy. Hey, I'm taking a girls' trip to Miami this weekend. Just me, friend 1, and friend 2. We seriously need to unwind. I'm barely paying attention. Yeah, sounds fun. Have a great time. She kisses my head. Just a long weekend. We'll be back Monday. Then she does this little playful thing. You're not invited. Have fun. Be safe, I say. But later that night, something just felt off. It was a little itch in my brain. First, my girlfriend hates Miami. She always says it's sticky and full of people trying too hard. Second, she was being weirdly detailed about it, which she never is. I just brushed it off. I'm not a jealous guy. The next morning, I'm grabbing coffee and see the living room iPad on the counter. We both use it. It's just a shared device. Our iMessages are synced to it. I never go looking for stuff. I'm not that guy. But it was right there on the screen. A new group chat I didn't recognize. The chat was named Palm Tree Miami Mayhem Palm Tree. I see her name. I see her 2 friends' names. And then I see his name. Her ex. The one she swore she never talked to. The one who wasn't a good guy. My chest just went cold. I wasn't even angry yet. Just static. I opened the chat. I started scrolling up. It wasn't just them. It was her 2 friends, her ex, and one of his buddies. This wasn't a girls' trip. I scrolled, and it got worse. Him. Cannot wait to get you alone. Her. Soon. Just have to play it cool till we leave. My mom is handling the rest of the family. Just make sure you act surprised when you run into us at the hotel bar. Him. Master Suite gonna be worth it? Her. You have no idea. I just stood there in my kitchen. My coffee was cold. I didn't understand. What family? What hotel? And Master Suite? It felt like I was reading a script for a movie I didn't know I was in. The lies were so layered. She wasn't just lying to me. It looked like she was lying to someone else. 2. I took a bunch of screenshots, just in case. I put the iPad down. I didn't say a word. I went to work. I acted normal all day. When I got home, she was packing a tiny little bikini I'd never seen before. She smiled, excited for my trip. I'm excited for you, I said. My voice sounded hollow, but she didn't notice. The next day, Wednesday, I'm in a meeting when my phone rings. It's her mom. We're friendly. She's always like me. So I step out to take it. Hi, her mom. What's up? She sounds way too cheerful. Hi. I'm just calling to finalize the dinner reservation for a Friday night in Miami. Are you still good with seafood? Or should I look for a steakhouse? Your GF's dad is being picky. My brain just stopped. The static was back, louder this time. I'm sorry, what? A dinner reservation? In Miami? Her mom laughed. Yes, silly. For the big couple's vacation. Are you feeling okay? GF's sister and her husband are so excited to finally do this big trip with you too. I'm just glad we could all get the time off. We haven't done a full family vacation in ages. And just like that, the whole thing clicked into place. The family from the text, the master suite. 2 months ago, I had paid a $1,500 deposit on an $8,000 beach house in Key Biscayne. My girlfriend told me it was a massive surprise for her parents' 30th anniversary. She said me and her, were taking them, plus her sister and brother-in-law. She said the $1,500 was our share of the deposit, and we'd all split the rest of the bill later. The lies were suffocating. She had 2 completely different, elaborate lies running at the same time. Lie A, for me it's a girls' trip. Lie B, for her family it's a couple's vacation that I am on. The truth, for her ex it's a family trip where she can play it cool and sneak him into the master suite I had helped pay for. She lied. I said, my voice was flat. I couldn't even feel anything. She lied to you, and she lied to me. What are you talking about? Her mom's voice was starting to lose its cheer. That's not funny. Opie, the flights are booked. The house is booked. Your daughter, I said, is not going on a couple's vacation with me. She told me it was a girls' trip, and I wasn't invited. But that's a lie, too. She's going to Miami to meet her ex-boyfriend. Dead silence on the other end. That's absurd, she finally stammered. She would never. He's not. You must be mistaken. I'm not. I pulled out my phone and opened the screenshots I'd taken. The Miami Mayhem chat. The private chat with her ex. The part about her mom handling the family. The part about the master suite. I selected 10 of the worst ones. I'm sending you something right now, I said. Check your phone. I hit send. I just stood there, listening to the silence. I heard a gasp. Then I heard a sharp, oh my God. I have to go, I said. I hung up. I didn't even have time to sit down. My phone exploded. It wasn't a call. It was a machine gun burst of text. My girlfriend. What did you do? Why is my MOM calling me crying? You went to my phone? You called my mother? You are trying to ruin my life. She's hysterical, you psycho. Answer me, you coward. Then the call. I picked it up. I didn't even say hello. She wasn't crying. She was screaming. A high-pitched, frantic shriek. You went through my phone and called my MOM? What is wrong with you? It was on the iPad. I said, my voice still cold. And she called me. She wanted to know my dinner preference for the couple's vacation you're taking with your ex. The screaming stopped. Instantly. The silence lasted maybe 5 seconds. Then the switch. The screaming was gone and the fake, choked-up sob started. It was a total performance. Baby, he's just a friend. I didn't want you to worry. You get so jealous sometimes. I wanted to avoid a fight. That's all. So you invented 2 separate insane lies? One for me and one for your entire family? You were going to have your ex-boyfriend in the same house as your parents and sister, pretending you ran into him? All to avoid a fight? He was just going to be in town. It was just a coincidence. I was going to tell them he was just a friend we ran into. The entitlement was choking me. She wasn't sorry she did it. She was sorry I found out. She genuinely believed this was a reasonable explanation. So, your family thinks I'm coming, I said, mapping it out. I think you're on a girls' trip. And you and your ex are just, what? Go to hang out in the master suite I helped pay for while I'm at home. She went quiet again. The fake sob stopped. Her voice turned hard. Cold. You're blowing this completely out of proportion, she snapped. You're ruining this for my entire family. My sister was looking forward to this for months. My mom is a wreck. You are being unbelievably selfish. Selfish. She called me selfish. That was it. Whatever string was holding me together just cut. I wasn't hurt anymore. I wasn't sad. I was just done. Okay, I said. Okay? What does okay mean? She demanded. Are you still coming? You have to come now. You're the only one who can fix this. You have to tell my mom you overreacted. It means, okay, I understand, I said. I hung up the phone. I sat there for a minute. Then I pulled up the email confirmation for the beach house in Key Biscayne. Reservation #45B 882. Total cost $8,000. Deposit paid $1,500. Remainder due on arrival. Cancellation policy. The $1,500 deposit is strictly non-refundable. I looked at that $1,500. Then I thought about her ex, and her selfish comment. I picked up my phone. I called the rental agency. Hi, I need to cancel reservation #45B 882. Certainly, sir. Just so you are aware, the $1,500 deposit is non-refundable. I understand completely. Please cancel the reservation, effective immediately. It's canceled, sir. Have a nice day. I hung up. I opened my text messages. I sent a single text to her mom, not to my ex, to her mom. Just so you know, I have canceled the beach house reservation. The $1,500 deposit was non-refundable, but I'm happy to eat that cost. You and your family will need to find new accommodations for your trip this weekend. Have a great time. My phone immediately started vibrating on the table. It was her mom. I sent it to voicemail. It rang again. My ex voicemail. It rang again. A new number. Probably her dad or her sister. Voicemail. I put my phone on silent. I walked into our bedroom, grabbed 3 large trash bags from the kitchen, and started packing every single thing she owned in my apartment. Her clothes, her makeup, her stupid decorative pillows. Everything. I put all 3 bags right in front of the door. I left the bags, grabbed my laptop, and went to a friend's place for a few days. I just needed to be clear of the blast radius. The fallout was nuclear. A constant barrage of texts and voicemail from her and her mom. The moms were somehow worse. "You've ruined my family. How could you be so cruel?" She made a mistake. The entitlement was a family trait. Her dad and sister, to their credit, were silent. Then, about a week later, it got insane. I get a certified letter delivered to my apartment. It's from a law firm. They were threatening to take me to small claims court. The letter, clearly dictated by her and her mother, claimed I had entered into a verbal contract to share the costs of a family vacation. It said my last-minute malicious cancellation of the accommodations constituted a breach of this contract. It claimed that because I backed out, they were all forced to forfeit their non-refundable plane tickets for 6 people. They were demanding $10,000, $6,000 for the flights, and $4,000 for inflicted emotional distress and the loss of a long-planned family reunion. They were actually trying to sue me for the vacation I was never even supposed to be on, the one that was a cover for my girlfriend to cheat on me, the one I had already lost $1,500 on. The nerve, the sheer, breathtaking nerve. I wasn't even mad. I was impressed. I didn't need to hire a lawyer, but I have a buddy who is one. I bought him lunch and showed him the letter. He read it, started laughing, and then read it again and got angry on my behalf. "They're morons," he said. "A verbal contract for a shared vacation where they were actively defrauding you, they would be laughed out of court. But this is harassment. You need to shut this down. Hard." "How?" "With the truth," he said. "All of it. Send a formal reply to their lawyer. And CC God. Everyone." So I went home. I opened the iPad. The Miami ma'am chat was long gone, of course. She'd been sloppy, but not that sloppy. But she forgot about the other chat. The private one, just between her and her ex. The one where they planned the other lie. I scrolled back, way back, and I found it. The text I had seen, but almost forgotten about. Her ex. "You're sure this is cool? Your whole family is going to be there." Her. "Don't worry about them. They'll just be happy to be on vacation. My idiot, my name, is paying for the whole beach house. He thinks it's for my parents. We'll have the master suite all to ourselves. He's so easy to manage. Your client's claim of a breach of verbal contract is fascinating. It seems, however, that your client's mom's name and ex-GF's name have not provided you with a complete factual background. My agreement to pay a deposit on the $8,000 beach house was based on the fraudulent misrepresentation that it was a surprise 30th anniversary trip for my now ex-girlfriend's parents. Simultaneously, my ex-girlfriend informed me she was going on a girls' trip to Miami, to which I was specifically not invited. The couple's vacation your client, mom's name, is referencing was, in fact, a separate lie constructed by her daughter to deceive her own family. The actual purpose of this trip, unbeknownst to her family, or so I assume, was for my ex-girlfriend to facilitate a rendezvous with her ex-boyfriend. My cancellation of the rental was a direct result of discovering this complex fraud. I have attached 2 screenshot packages for your review. Attachment A, miamimam.pdf. The group chat including my ex-girlfriend and her ex planning their secret meetup during the family vacation. Attachment B, fraud PDF. A private conversation between my ex-girlfriend and her ex. I'd like to draw your attention to the message dated date where she states, and I quote, "My idiot, my name, is paying for the whole beach house. We'll have the master suite all to ourselves. He's so easy to manage. This is not a breach of contract. This is a clear-cut case of conspiracy to defraud. My $1,500 loss deposit is a small price to pay to sever ties with your clients. Any attempt to pursue this frivolous and malicious lawsuit will be met with a countersuit for harassment, defamation, and the full public disclosure of these documents in a court filing. I trust the party CC'd on this email will now have the full context needed to understand why I consider this matter closed. Do not contact me again. Sincerely, my name." I hit send. The silence this time was permanent. The lawyer replied within 1 hour. "After reviewing the provided documentation, our firm will not be pursuing this matter. We are withdrawing as counsel, effective immediately." Her mom tried to call, hysterical. I blocked her number. Her dad tried to call. I let it ring. Her sister, she texted me. "I am so sorry. I just read the email. My husband and I are disgusted. We had no idea. I don't know what to say. Please don't lump us in with them." I actually replied to her, "I know you didn't know. I'm sorry you got caught in the middle." My ex, her phone must have melted. In one email, she lost her relationship, her family's trust her sister, and cost her family thousands of dollars in non-refundable tickets. All because she wanted a free vacation with her ex-boyfriend and thought I was easy to manage. Sometimes, eating a $1,500 deposit is the most satisfying $1.5 grand you'll ever spend.